Allison Parker was murdered on live TV just 2 months ago, along with her cameraman, Adam Ward. Her parents and Andy and Barbara are with us, along with her boyfriend, Chris Hurst. So how can you help prevent gun violence? Here to tell us is founder of Moms Demand Action, Shannon Watts, and Everytown for Gun Safety Senior Policy Advocate, Colin Goddard. Welcome to both of you. Thanks for joining this conversation. Colin, you were actually at Virginia Tech that terrible day when there was a mass shooting. You were shot 4 times. Yeah. Is that when you decided to become an advocate for gun violence laws, dealing with this?
Actually, no. Most people think that was it, but it was actually continuing to see shootings happen to other innocent people and seeing our elected officials do nothing about it. And it was almost 2 years to the day after Virginia Tech, I flicked on the news and saw the shooting of a Binghamton, New York immigration center. 13 people were killed. And, as much as I thought I had recovered in a way, 2 years later, that was 13 families on day one, and knowing that 32 people are killed every single day in this country, we have 33,000 gun murders every year, nothing getting done about it. I couldn't help it, and I got engaged, and now I work with Everytown for Gun Safety, work with the Everytown Survivor Network, meeting other families of gun violence, showing them that they're not alone,
right,
and then helping find ways for them to advocate for changes that we need.
Yeah, Shannon, it was really Newtown that did it for you after that tragedy. You decided to get involved. You now represent over 3 million supporters, including moms around the country who demand action. So what kind of changes have you actually been able to implement? Have you seen?
Well, it's amazing. I was a stay-at-home mom in the Midwest when Sandy Hook happened. I had never been politically active, but when 20 children are slaughtered in the sanctity of an elementary school, you have to act. And so I started a Facebook page that I thought would just be an online discussion, and it's turned into an online movement. We have more than 3 million members. We work with Everytown for Gun Safety. We have a chapter in every single state of the country, and our moms are on the ground every single day going to their state houses, pushing back against the gun lobby's dangerous agenda. And they're winning. And we are also going to corporations.
The moms are winning, you
The
said.
moms are winning. We are beating the gun lobby. And we are going to corporations. And we're asking them to put gun policies in place. I mean, a lot of people don't realize you could go to your local Kroger store and there's someone with a loaded AR-15 standing next to you. That's perfectly legal. We've gotten companies like Starbucks, Target, and Chipotle to change their gun policies. So we are making huge strides.
You all believe in universal background checks. Colin, why is that important? Because there are so many areas, but that's one that everybody seems to agree on.
I mean, I think everyone agrees that if you're selling a gun to someone you don't know, you check if they can legally own it. And you do that with a 90-second background check. We were shocked when 2 years ago we had a vote on background checks in the United States Senate, and we lost that vote by 5 votes. Yeah. 5 votes. And so we have that, that has also galvanized us to continue on this journey with so many people.
But the man who killed Allison, he had a background check, Allison Adams, so it won't always make the difference.
I mean, there is no one thing that's going to do it all, right? But the idea of checking people before they buy guns is a good idea.
It's a good idea. So what can we do to make a difference, all of us in this room? What can we do today to help make a difference?
Well, first of all, you can text the word NOW, N-O-W, to 877-877 and join our movement. Or go to momsdemandaction.org. As I mentioned, we're really the Mothers Against Drunk Driving of gun safety now. And join a chapter where you live and get involved. Or call your member of Congress, call your senator, and tell them that this is a national problem that requires a national solution. We want background checks on every gun sale.
You are in this for the long haul at this point, aren't you, Andy? Barbara?
Absolutely. Yeah. When right after this happened, and I went from being numb to grieving, and then I got really pissed. Yeah. I mean, because, I couldn't believe that this was continuing to happen, and I vowed at that point to do whatever it takes to stop or to reduce gun violence in this country, and that includes supporting political leaders that will step up and advocate for common sense gun control.
But when President Obama says that we've grown numb to all of this, that's a hard thing to hear.
I think I think that's true, that we hear about it so many times that you start to feel like there's nothing I can do personally. But as a parent, I think if I have to worry when my child goes to school or to work or to a movie that they're not going to come home alive, then we have lost something in this country. We've lost a sense of who we are and what we should be. And we must do something to change that culture.
Well, I thank you all for being here so much and sharing this message. For more details on ways to take action, go to meredithvieirashow.com.